they are in their crates and not getting fed anymore, and they're not necessarily the hugest. I got it. Not the hugest fan. I'm gonna pour this, so Ashton's going to pour it.
That's good.
I made a mess. All right, so here's Charlie. It's crate training time. And then we've got Martha. Martha's a little bit better, I think, in the crate than Charlie is. I think Charlie likes to be a little bit louder in the crate. I know. You guys are just too cute now. Too cute. So yeah, so they're getting their crate training. So they're getting their dinners. Do they get all 3 meals or just?
Today they did.
Today they got all 3 meals in their crates. And that's just to help them have positive association with their crates. And just in general, give them a better beginning for crate training. So now what Ashton's doing is she's teaching them to land in the crate before they are allowed out, which helps get them used to the idea that they have to, when they want something, aka out of the crate, the best way to do that is not to sit and bark and growl and go crazy and whatnot. It is to sit by the door and wait with eye contact. So that's kind of the thought process behind that. And then Ashton just finished getting their pen in there cleaned up. So they just got new litter and a new mat and some new toys in there and fresh water. And they'll go back in there shortly. Puppies! Puppies! We don't need... Hey! Martha! Martha! Guys. Come puppies, come puppies. Martha. I can't believe we're down to just a few days till these guys go home. Charlie running to go get some water. So it looks like Ashton is preparing to do their clicker training. Hence Martha coming and sitting down at her feet, waiting patiently because she knows that's the only way that she's going to get any of the liverwurst, which is what we use to clicker train with. So you guys will get to see some of the clicker training process and how that works. You taking just one out?
Yeah. I can't really do two at a time.
Yeah.
You stay here with me.
Well, I was going to come and record. Sorry, Charlie, you're gonna stay here for a sec. Alright, so we're gonna do Martha's clicker training. Hey Kathleen, hey Barbara. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So Ashton's just going to walk a little bit. And then once she's walked to just kind of get her used to staying with an individual, she'll turn, and once she stops walking, you'll see that Martha goes and sits down and makes strong eye contact because she knows this is kind of a routine. But Ashton tries to make this as unroutine as possible so that she gets the idea that this isn't just a routine that we do. This is when we're out for a walk and I stop, you stop with me, you sit and you make eye contact, waiting to move again. When we're on the move like this, it's okay to be a little bit curious. It's okay to be like looking around, seeing stuff. But she wants her to stay. She wants her to stay with her. And then when she stops, she'll sit. She'll make strong eye contact with just Ashton, not with Castle. And then we'll get our clicks and our rewards. So that's kind of how clicker training works. And Ashton likes to walk different paths to give Martha plenty of distractions, because that's kind of key, is making sure that this isn't just oh, I know we're going to stop, when we get to the barn. I know we're going to stop when we get to the chicken coop. I know we're going to stop once we walk past the car. We don't want those kind of consistencies because that's going to be training her to stop at those places. And what we're actually wanting her to stop when Ashton stops, wherever that is. And when Ashton stops, to sit and mand in preparation for a command. So whether that's, you're walking by and maybe she's not super comfortable with other dogs. And so she would, maybe like start to be a little uncomfortable with them. Ashton would be able to stop, have her sit and mand, and that's where it would be helpful in preparing her to learn commands from there. So that's why we do it. So in the middle of the snow, Ashton is not having her sit down. She's just having her manned in the sense of calm, collected, and making eye contact without actually sitting down in the snow, because that's uncomfortable. The big dog is Castle. That is the father and Ashton's buddy. So yeah, Castle is 7 now, I believe. There's Martha. Look at that cutie. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. So Ashton's gonna stop. You see it, she just sat. As soon as Ashton stopped, she sat, she manded, she's doing it again, and now she's gonna get her click. And there's her second click. And third click. So at this point, we are getting to the point, I shouldn't say we're getting to, she is at the point where the click in and of itself will actually release dopamine and give her kind of a reward in and of itself because she's associated that sound with treats. So 3 clicks like that is not a problem. It just helps her learn that it's not always going to be, it's not always going, she doesn't do the right thing just for a treat. The right, like, it's that doing the right thing will actually give her the dopamine release that she's looking for. What about the big white dogs? Amy says, "Oh, I remember when you got him." Yes. It's been a hot second at this point. The big white dogs, we have those as well. They are Yes, Cagney and Lacey. And they are, Cagney's up here. I can show you Cagney. Hi, Charlie. So Ashton's got to grab the rest of the treats, and she's doing, it looks like you're doing half and half. So she's doing half liverwurst and half milk bones. And Cagney is right here. There's Cagney. There she is. So that's Cagney. Lacey is out on the other side of the farm, all the way over there with some of the other dogs and the goats. So it's Charlie's turn. Martha's like, what about me? What about me? We're going to go out with Charlie too. Martha being a good girl, sitting in there. So she knows, oh, okay, it's my turn to get left alone. So she's just going to do some exploring and figure out what she wants to do in there. But we're going to come out with Charlie. There he is, sitting and getting clicked. So you'll see he got some distracted in between. So he only got his first click. And she's not going to give him that second click until he's behaving. Oh, isn't Cagney adorable? Yeah, she's awesome. What about Beckett? Beckett is out in the pen with Lacey as well. They're out over there. We'll see them when we walk over. Well, we might not be able to see them, but we'll see the pen they're in. So they are all the way out there. You can see the white dogs. That looks like Summer and CJ, but that's where they are. Hey, Tammy. So for anybody new, we are in the process of clicker training right now. So that's what's going on. And Ashton is clicker training Charlie. As you can see, they don't mind the snow at all. He's just climbing around through it and getting all covered in snow and everything. But they just love walking around in the snow and they love the cold weather. So he should, whenever she stops, he should know that it's time for him to make eye contact, and that's what we call manding. So Castle's kind of tripping him up here a little bit, which is good. We like these kind of distractions. He's trying to spin around. There we go. So that's what we want to see. So there's our first click, there's our second click, and then he's going to get his treat. So that's how he goes about it. And you'll see Ashton's taking a different route with him than she did first time. So Martha and him got different routes. And she's just walking, and she'll stop right up here, I'm guessing. And we'll see how fast, this time Castle's not here to distract him. So we'll see how he does this round. See how fast he'll sit. So she stopped and made the eye contact, you'll see. There, and now he'll sit. And then he got 2 clicks there. Over the snow lumps he goes. Over into the driveway. So he almost thought she was stopping there, so he almost went to sit down. Some people are particular about which side the dog walks on. We've never been particularly stingy about that. We don't really care. I heard that supposedly the reason they're supposed to walk on your left side is because traditionally you would be carrying your gun in your right hand, and so when you had a hunting dog, you would want him to be on your left side, and that's where dogs walking on the left side became a thing, supposedly. I don't know. So he just sat and got his 2 clicks there, and I think he's down to like 1 treat left. So she'll probably get him right in front of the baby barn here. See how well he pays attention. So he's got a lot of distractions today with Castle here, with me here, with Graydon working on stuff in the barn. And as you can see, he sat. There we go. So if you watch, when she clicks him, he does this like jutting forward thing. because he knows that there's a chance he'll get a treat. But then when the hand doesn't move to offer him the treat, he goes back into his sitting knowing, oh, okay, wait, I'm waiting for my next one. I'm waiting for my next one. And that's how that works. Yeah, he's right there.
Come, puppy, come, puppy. Come on. Come, puppy, come, puppy. Come, puppy, come, puppy. Come, puppy, come, puppy. Lots of things.
We're gonna need all 5 of these ones.
Over here. Nope, wrong one. Come, puppy, come, puppy. Come here. Over here.
Martha. There goes Martha. Just chasing you. All right. Tammy asks, do we have water back yet? No. After this, so you may have noticed the truck was still running. My truck is running because I have to go load up more buckets and go get more water because we brought 8 full buckets back, which is about 40. Come puppies. Martha, come on. So we brought about 45, 50 gallons of water back, and the goats have gone through it today. So we get to go get another 40 to 50 gallons and bring those back. And then I get to come in for a few times during the night and make sure they still have water. So it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get it back, but it's not back yet. Amy says, missing the baby goats. That should be starting next week. We should be having our first babies, and hopefully I'll be able to catch those on the lives. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Are you guys keeping these babies? No, both of these guys go home on Saturday. So they already have their new families, and they go home on Saturday. Amy says, what a good boy. And Amy asked, who is that? She looks like she is expecting. Yep, that's Ashton. We are. So yeah, but as you can see, now that they've had their clicker training, they'll go back in their crates and get to finish their dinners. And that will be, once they're done with their dinners, then they'll come back into their pen here to spend the night. And that is where we will... that is where we will leave them. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning. So yeah, now she's got her cleaning to do, and then she'll be done for the day. I've got to go get water and get it into the barns, and then I'll be done for now. Just have to get a little bit of work done at the house, and then make sure that the goats have water throughout the whole night. So that is kind of our plan for the rest of the night. Amy says, oh, congratulations, thank you. Kayla says, so happy for you guys. Thanks, Kayla. We're pretty stoked. Tammy says, congratulations. And Amy says, your family is growing. So, alrighty, guys. Well, this is the end of the line for me. As Ashton finishes cleaning up this room, Castle goes to chill, and these guys settle in to finish their dinners. I'm going to go ahead and call it a wrap. I will see you guys in future videos, and thanks for watching and all the support. Bye, guys.